Congratulations to Nicki Minaj on her first #1 solo single. Nicki Minaj released Super Freaky Girls and it debuted at #1. This is her first #1 as a solo artist. She's the first female to debut at #1 since Lauryn Hill, and some people are confused with that headline. I'll tell you why. Yes, Rich Rising, and welcome back to the Hip Hop Hammock. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so we can bring you more content. Now, Nicki Minaj released her new single Super Freaky Girls on August the 12th, right? Okay, so then the following week she released, on August the 18th, she released the Roman remix, which debuted at #1 on the Hot Billboard charts. Now, this is Nicki's first #1 as a solo artist. Now, you know she had two other #1s, but those were features. She had Say So with Doja Cat, and then she had Trolls with Tekashi. And you know, a lot of people clown Nicki online and in social media in the past for being dubbed the queen of rap, but not having a solo #1 single and no Grammys. Well, now the critics have to kill that noise because she just debuted at #1 as a solo artist. She's the first female to debut at #1 since Lauryn Hill in 1998. And a lot of people are confused by that statement because in 2017, Cardi B first single, Bodak Yellow, eventually ended going #1 after several weeks of being on the charts. And when she went #1, she had headlines that read similar to the ones that Nicki are getting about Lauryn Hill, stating that Cardi B was the first female rapper to go #1 since Lauryn Hill in 1998. Let's take a listen.
Well, congratulations again to Cardi B. She's only the second female rapper to ever be on top of the Hot 100 #1 without a feature on it. Lauryn Hill did that with that song, Doo Wop That Thing, back in 1998. Well, Nicki Minaj, Super Freaky Girl, has debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. She's the first solo female rapper since Lauryn Hill in 1998 to have that #1 spot with no accompaniment.
Well, that's the difference right there. The word debut. When you debut, that means that's right out the gate. The first week that you charted on the billboards is your debut. So Nicki debuted at #1, whereas Bodak Yellow took a few weeks to go #1. So that's the difference for the fan bases that were confused. And a lot of people were like, well, how was she the first one when Cardi was the first one? It's because Nicki debuted at #1. So for the confused ones, comprehension is key. That means that, that was her first time appearing on the charts, the very first week. Female rappers, women rappers are outnumbered by male counterparts in this music industry. For about 18 years, no female rapper had a #1 solo. They all did. All the #1s were from features only. And just to educate you a little bit, when you say Billboard Hot 100s, we're talking about overall. That's all genres: hip hop, R&B, gospel, pop, country, rock, adult contemporary, whatever. So when you're #1 on the Hot 100 charts, that means you're #1 in the country. Sometimes some people will say, well, my song went #1, and they could just be speaking of a specific genre, such as like the hip hop charts. But when you say the #1 song, that means overall. So Hot 100 is overall. So that's overall chart, so over everybody in every genre. So, I was skeptical. So I was like, let me take a look at the chart histories and see how many female rappers actually had a #1. And it wasn't many, if you really want to be honest. Let's take a look. Since Lauryn Hill is the bar, we'll start in 1998 with Lauryn Hill, Doo Wop That Thing. Then you got 2001, Little Kim got one for the Lady Marmalade with Maya, Pink, Christina Aguilera, and Missy Elliott. Then Shawna got one because she was featured on Ludacris Stand Up in 2003. Then in 2014, Iggy Azalea got one with Fancy featuring Charlie. Then in 2017, Cardi B got the first solo female since Lauryn Hill with Bodak Yellow. Then in 2020, you got Meg Thee Stallion with Savage. And then later on that year, Cardi B and Meg collaborated and WAP went #1. And now you have 2022 Nicki Minaj, Super Freaky Girls which is her first solo. Yeah, man, but overall, this is a good look for Nicki Minaj. Usually, it's unheard of that a rapper that's still been in the game for over 15 years to get a number one is kind of unheard of. Usually, the general public is say you aged out in this business, especially with a female. So for Nicki to get a number one 15 years in is pretty big. She also will be receiving the MTV Video Music Award Vanguard Award at the VMAs this year, and she's also co-hosting as well. I think she's going to release an album soon. I can feel it. Probably be a good time considering all the press that she's getting, with the award coming up and then having a number one single. Like if she got an album ready, I would drop it within the next couple of weeks while she's hot and while her name is, getting out, while she's getting all this press that she's been getting. But get in the comment section and let us know, man. Like, subscribe, hit the bell here, and let us know what you think about Nicki Minaj's song Super Freaky Girl. Do y'all like the song? Are you happy that Nicki finally went number one so the critics can shut up about it, because they've been on it for a minute. I think the Nicki hate train is over. I don't feel it like I did back in 2018 where she just couldn't catch a break. But I think that everything is circling back around for her, and I think this is her time again, and I think she's going to take advantage of it and reclaim her throne, reclaim her spot. Again, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Hell, this is the Hip Hop Hammock. Peace.